Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm down in Los Cristianos at the moment. I'm actually heading to meet my daughter from the bus stop, and I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone because people often ask where's the bus stop in Los Cristianos, in that area. Now it's kind of one of the main bus terminals in Los Cristianos. Well, sorry, it's the main bus terminal in Los Cristianos. All the buses from all over the island leave and arrive in through this place. So, come on, I'll walk you up. So that's Los Cristianos Harbour, just at the back of the H10 Big Sur, and we're heading up. Now, if you go up that hill straight in front of me, you go up to the Players Lounge, Dylan's and a few other places up there. Up about halfway up on the left hand side you'll be in by Buddy's Bar. So there's quite a few bars, restaurants in that general area. We're going to go this way because this is the way to the bus stop. It's not far, it's only about a 6 or 7 minute walk from. This is sort of the market area, so if you have been to Tenerife before and you know, the market is literally behind that white van there. So that's Los Cristianos Market. Give you some more landmarks. Comodoro Hotel here. H10 Big Sur, next one up. And so yeah, that gives you a rough idea as to where you are from the bus stop. This side, Gull. Sorry, just watching the road as I cross it. Los Cristianos is one of my favourite places in Tenerife. It's kind of a little bit older than the rest of it, or has a feel that it's older than the rest of it, and yet, obviously, it's a relatively new island, I suppose, is the best way of describing it. Like, there hasn't been a huge amount of tourism here. I suppose it started back in the 60s and 70s, and even then there were very few. If you look at some of the hotels, they have maps inside of the landscape, photographs of the landscape when they were being built, and a lot of them, like the likes of the H10 there, H10 Big Sur, was nothing around that when it was being built first. And I suppose, actually, there's beautiful photographs. I've done a walk through there before because I've stayed in it several times, and there's a photograph of Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor because they stayed in it a couple of times, and they've pictures of them up in it. There's some sort of development going on here. This area's starting to be cleared out. You never get used to the hills in Tenerife. Never. Now mind you, sunshine is glorious at the moment, which is the reason why you're not looking at me. I had finished vlogging, and then my daughter said she was going to come down and meet me at the bus, so I thought, right, I'll finish some of the vlogs and I'll stroll off. So I took my shirt off, and no one wants to see that. So you're not going to see me for this video, you're just going to see landscape. I'm not putting it back on, it's too warm, and there's a beautiful breeze blowing at the moment. So yeah, I'm enjoying the breeze, and you get to enjoy the scenery rather than my slightly dodgy body at the moment. So, like I say, I'm near the end of my holiday. Really bit of a downer, I have to say. It gets harder to leave this island every single time I do. This is the Solarona. Those of you who are familiar with that, there's apparently no air conditioning in the lower units, but some of they're renovating it from top down, I believe. So some of the higher ones have got, I think the top 4 floors have air conditioning in it. So if you're planning on booking it maybe and you want air conditioning, and depending on the time of year, you're going to need it. This time of year particularly, this August, myself and herself have been here pretty much for the whole month of August, and yeah, it's been very humid, very heavy. Beautiful, I'm not complaining, but it has been quite heavy. As you can see up above, that mist sits there permanently on the mountain almost every day since we're here. And it's only when the evening time comes around and the mist has lifted that you realise actually how close those mountains are to us and how clear they are. But that's it, it's just mist at the moment. It's been because of the amount of humidity that's around at the moment, which is also why I'm panting here, in fairness. So I don't know, what are we, 6 minutes or so into this walk, and we're coming up close to the bus stop now. As I said, it's not that far away. Now, that's the walk we've just done is directly from, say, the market area up. There are little side streets where you can come up. We'll bring you down to different parts of Los Cristianos. Like if you come out from the bus stop and turn immediately right and walk down, it brings you back down to the church. You know, the white church. It brings you down to that square there. So you don't have to take this route, but it's just one of the most direct routes that you can take from the bus stop down into Los Cristianos, and it brings you down to the beginning of Los Cristianos. So you're right at the corner where the market is, where the Arona Gran is, and kind of the beginning of the walk. And it is one of the most beautiful walks you'll do. I don't care how many times I come to Tenerife, I never get tired of it. Ooh, 11:11, that's poor. I've seen 11:14, 11:15 since I've been here, but that's poor. Lewinsky's. Again, this is back on my list of places to come to. This place is always busy, and I can see why. 3 courses for $11.95. And it must be good, because the place is packed 7 nights a week. And there's always good cracking. There seems to be a singer there in the evening time entertainment. So yeah, definitely want to be put on my list of places to go. Now, advice: when you see that green man on this road beside the bus stop, always follow it, because they will knock you down. If it's the one place where the zebra crossing, they don't have to stop because it's got lights on it. Right, so this is it. The bus depot. Well, the bus terminus. You have 1, 2, I think it's 11 bus stops up along the length. If you're not sure where you're going, or sorry, if you're not sure what bus to get to where you're going, it's a better description. There's an information desk here. They speak fluent English. They're absolutely brilliant at their job. And you just walk up, tell them where you're going. They'll tell you which bus stop, which bus. Stand in queue. Simple as. Cheap as hell, all air conditioned. Great way to get around the island. There you are. Tits information. That's the bus stop there, or the information desk where you can get your card and top your card up and that sort of thing. So there you go. Quick walk from Los Cristianos to the bus stop. Hope it was helpful, informative. Like I say, I'm not turning this thing around. Hit the like, hit the subscribe and the bell for notification, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care now. So long.